Hey, what's up guys, it's Theo from phenoconcepts. Sorry I didn't upload last week and I have a good reason for that. So if you saw this on the community tab, you know what it was about, but in case you didn't, then I'll tell you everything in this video. So the Zeepay YT Creators Festival and Awards. How was it? Well, let's find out. First things first, let me put this disclaimer out there. This video is not sponsored by anyone or any organization. So if I do mention some names in here, it's because I am genuinely proud of what they do and the kind of people they are. Nothing more, nothing less. On that note, this entire YouTube Creators Festival and Awards was hosted by Entamoty and sponsored by Zeepay. That's why I'm mentioning them. Now, Entamoty is like one of the largest influencers in Ghana, and Zeepay is more like mobile money, but better in a lot of ways, especially when it comes to ease of use and transaction charges. Emphasis on the charges. For example, the 2022 budget is going to be charging extra 22 cedis on every 1,000 Ghana transaction, while Zeepay is just charging 5 cedis. So you get what I mean. Again, this video is not sponsored by anyone. I'm just talking about it because I feel they are launching so hard into the Ghana ecosystem. So I think we should give it some love. After all, it's a Ghanaian company, but I'm just glad that they sponsored the Ghanaian YouTubers program. And also the CEO was kind enough to take a selfie with me. Now back to the post on the community tab. I, among other creators, were nominated for awards. I happened to be in the Ghanaian Tech YouTubers category, which was great, but the competition was a bit too tight. With competitors like Innocent K. Boatin, Rick Aqua, Cyber Reviews, Bytes Unlock, and Gizmo Hub, I was surprised to have been nominated at all. Notice how I'm the one with the least number of subscribers. I just wish phenoconcepts was nominated for educational YouTube channel as well. With that one, I know I have a few 3,000 subscribers over there. So yeah, there were other categories besides the ones I have just mentioned. So on the 25th of November, I left for Accra because that's where every occasion is being held. I think that's the reason why most creators were unable to come, because hosting everything in Accra, not everyone would be able to be present. Mind you, the turn-up was great, but I felt it could have been more. Not everyone lives in Accra, so for them to come for a 3-day program with no accommodation, I feel it wasn't so ideal for so many people. I am fortunate to have family in Accra, so I did have a place to lay my head for these 3 days. But for subsequent events, I believe if they give creators a place to lay their heads, the turn-up is going to be a lot more. Regardless, this was the first time such an event has happened in Ghana, so I feel I should cut them some slack. The more reason why I had to go, because it was the first. There's nothing like the first. You can go for the 25th, you can go for the 10th, you can go for the 50th, the 100th, but nothing beats the first program. On Friday the 26th, Mark Angel had arrived and there was a city tour with some of the creators. If you're wondering why the Mark Angel name sounds so familiar, then I'm pretty sure you've watched the Emmanuel's This Is Not My Real Face video. Anyway, I couldn't go for the city tour, not because I'm not good with mingling, but I was a bit too tired, so I stayed at home and slept. More like rested. I don't know about other creators, but I live in Takwa, so I had to get there using the night bus. And if you factor in people getting down to pee and buy food and the bus getting spoiled at Kaswa, it was more like a 10-hour journey. So yeah, I was too tired to do anything else. Saturday the 27th was the Creators Summit at the Zeepay headquarters. That one I did go. Everything regarding the summit was professional. A bit too professional if you'll ask me. From the registration process, which you had to use these standing tablet things, the tags and the whole setting up of the place was professional. Even their washrooms were on point. Oh yeah, I have a weird way of assessing places I visit. If the washroom experience is bad, then it is automatically deleted from my list, and I don't really call it a nice place after all. I think so far, China Mall, the one at Spintex, the bigger one, has had the worst washroom. Anyway, back to the summit. I think we got a little bit sidetracked over there. I think the most professional thing they did was giving us access to their Wi-Fi. Yeah, they gave us some passwords that we could use for, I think, 10 hours or so. So once the summit began, there were some few VIPs who came up to speak to us. Some of them I didn't really think I'm going to meet them in person or even dreamt of it. Someone like the French ambassador for Ghana, I mean, where on earth was I ever going to meet her? Oh yeah, she also has a YouTube channel, Touch of France, so you can feel free to check her out. Now there were a few panel discussions and workshops afterwards, which featured Wedemaya, Kojo Sheldon, Zionfelix, Miss Trudy, Jessica Opari, someone from Entamoty, and some few other creatives that I met for the first time. Fun fact, during one of the workshops, I was singled out for how I had branded myself with the theyolarbi t-shirt and the cap. I had an interesting swollen head moment at that point. So yeah, there were a lot to take in. Literally, some water, some drinks, some food, even though my fish looks angry here. But at the end of the day, I had to leave. Fortunately, there was a creators night party, but unfortunately, I couldn't stay. So the last day, which was Sunday the 28th, was the awards night, which happened to be in the Accra City Hotel. And if you're wondering, yes, I did check the awards room and it was nice. They passed my test with live performances from Bosom P. Young. P. Young and this guy. Let's go! With all that said and done, the moment of truth, time to give out the awards. Funny enough, the Tech Awards was the last but one, so I had no choice but to sit throughout the entire program. I couldn't leave even if I wanted to.
We have the nominees. YT10 Creator of the Year. Rim Aqua.
I don't think so, Charlie.
theyolarbi. Cyber You. Bite a Lot. Gizmo High. Innocent Big Watson.
So yeah, Rick Aqua won. Of course, it was no surprise to me. The guy has over 20,000 subscribers. Anyway, it wasn't about subscribers, but he's doing an amazing job on his YouTube. I'm planning on stealing his thumbnails from time to time. They look quite amazing. So that's about it. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for voting and all of that. Unfortunately, we couldn't carry the trophy home, or the plaque in this case. But I promise I'm going to be pulling out more videos from now on, so that if they should organize it again next year, it's going to be quite an awesome one. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel and other channels. You shall have them linked below. And as always, don't forget to share with your family and friends. This is Theo from phenoconcepts, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.